Hello, Samantha. How are you?
I'm great. Clinton, how are you?
I'm good. Hard to believe that we have been friends for over 45 years, I would say.
Yes.
Since we were born.
Since we grew up in Burlington, so in the
same townhouse.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, I think I used to skateboard with your brother.
Yeah, likely he still skateboards.
That's good for him. I'm too scared to skateboard. That's not anymore for me.
Yeah.
So Samantha, we've crossed paths. Chamber of Commerce, great place to meet up again.
Yes.
And I've been hearing great things from you and from other colleagues about your business and what you're doing in the catering industry here. And so I was really excited to get a chance to meet with you and ask you some questions about the upcoming holiday season and about how your business goes.
It's a busy one.
Yeah. All right, why don't we just get right into it? So, the holidays are all about gathering at home. What is your secret to creating a warm, inviting atmosphere with food when you're entertaining, especially in smaller spaces?
I believe that you should have a lot of variety depending on who's coming.
Yeah.
If you've got a party of 8 or 10, definitely have some options, different cheeses for charcuterie, different meats. Know if they're pork free or nut free or gluten free. Have those options available when you're entertaining for sure. Have them always in your cupboard. And sort of know your guest list and know who you're catering to. That's the biggest.
Yeah, great tip. So you just touched on a couple things. So I know my mom, for example, when she comes to things, she doesn't even like cheese.
Okay.
So having some things on the board and different meats and different things that would cater to her, but also my wife's also gluten free. You touched on that. So so really good points. Your company, the name of your company, I love it. Your Saving Graze.
Yes.
So cute. How did you come up with that?
Sort of the theory is that we provide a service to people that maybe don't want to be in the kitchen their whole holiday or their whole celebration. So it takes hours of prep. So we saving grace. We want to be their saving grace so that people nibble. We do a lot of nibbly type foods. And they're all cold. We don't do hot items. But that they can sit out for a while and people just graze all night long. So that was kind of the concept, and I think that's sort of what we do.
Yeah, I know, that's cool. It's a really great name. Very catchy. All right, so charcuterie, that's one of your specialties, has become a real art form. And a lot of people think, I can't do charcuterie. How do you even start to do that? How do you suggest people personalize their own boards if they wanted to venture into trying to do something smaller for themselves, for Christmas or family traditions at home? What would you recommend?
Test it out with your spouse or with your family first. Buy some items that you wouldn't normally buy at the grocery store. Some meats. Try some different charcuterie items that you maybe have never had before. Test it out. And for me, we tend to do definitn almost the same amount of meat and cheese on the board. And we tend to alternate. So cheese, meat. You can do some fun things with the cheeses as far as making it look more presentable and more bite-sized, so that it's not just a big hunk of cheese on a board. It will get eaten more if it's sliced for people.
That makes
sense.
That's
a big thing.
I'm guilty of that, just dropping the big chunk of cheese
and
on
a big
there
knife.
with a knife.
So that's a guy. That is a male. Tend to be more males that will dig in. Women, we started with that, and it did not. Women do not.
So bite-sized nibblers.
They like to nibble.
That makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, my next question is, so you're running a small business in the holidays can be hectic. So what keeps you inspired, and what do you love the most about people's celebrations and being part of them?
The inspiration, we work out of a shared kitchen, and I worked with a baker, and we work with lots of bakers, but one particularly does gingerbread houses. So the month of November, December, our kitchen is full of gingerbread smells.
Oh, wow. And
mixed with my charcuterie, which I'm nose blind to, which the gingerbread overpowers the charcuterie, but it's very festive. There's music playing. For me, it's the energy around when we build keeps me inspired.
Nice. So you're living in the Hallmark bakery.
Yes.
Very cool. What's one thing that's always been on your Christmas table?
Oh, for dinner, definitely we sit down with our Christmas crackers and our crowns. That's a staple every Christmas, and we have many Christmases. We have obviously my husband's family and mine, so we have different traditions. The German side, for my husband family, we always have your traditional Christmas Eve dinner with rouladen and braised cabbage and things like that. Mine is usually the turkey. I make the stuffing, and we do, you know, the cranberry sauce and that. Those are
so very traditional.
Yeah, very
but
traditional.
Bring in your various backgrounds.
Yeah.
The Christmas crackers. I always love the junk you get in those crackers.
Oh yeah, because some of them I try to go for the really good ones.
All right, last question for you. If you could build your dream holiday charcuterie board, what 3 things would absolutely have to be on it? And don't just choose the obvious ones. Obviously, meat and cheese. What special items would you put on there?
Candied. I do the sugared cranberries.
Oh, okay.
On there for some sparkle.
Yeah.
My candied pecans I always add in there.
Okay.
Pate is a nice addition for a charcuterie board in the winter for sure.
There you go. There's 3 unique items for sure.
Yeah.
Well, that's amazing. Well, I love it. I'm excited about this, and I can't wait to have you cater an upcoming event for us and try all your magic. Do you have any questions for me, real estate related? Otherwise?
I do. How about we'll start with real estate?
Sure.
So I was thinking this season, sort of everyone's knowing it's a buyer's market out there. What recommendations do you have for your current clients that maybe are a little stressed right now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing with the current market is for current clients and otherwise is, recognizing that it is a buyer's market. We need to be very conscious of our pricing, right? We need to take our feedback very seriously, and we need to take every showing, very seriously. So basically, we need to make sure the house is prepared well, it's clean. If there's leaves on the ground that are covering up all the patios and things, we got to get them blown off. We got to make sure that things are presented as well as possible, all the lights on. So we got to do everything we can to have a great experience for the buyer coming through. And we've got to be open-minded to negotiations, and we need to be really aware of what the market value of our properties are right now. And then there will be success in getting properties sold right now. And so it's a great time to be a buyer. It's a great time to buy properties, a great time to be upgrading a property. If you're just strictly selling a property, it's a little tougher time. If you're trying to sell a property and retire, this kind of thing, there's other strategies that may be considered versus just selling at the moment. But yeah, in terms of buying, it's a great time.
So we'll go a bit later. What does your Christmas at home look like? Are you a traditional?
Oh yeah,
family guy?
very much so, very much. Yeah, so my wife is. She really leads our household at Christmas, and every year for at least 20 years we've been adding to our Lamax village. So we've got a huge village, and every year we're out shopping for new buildings, new things to add into that little village, and it brings a lot of joy. It's got a little train set at this point built into it. It's got a fireplace that has actual steam that comes out of it. So it's a lot of fun. So I think probably that's the biggest aside from getting together with family, of course, and spending some quiet time together at Christmas. The Lamax village is one of our traditions.
All right. Yeah. What about on your table, food-wise?
Food, again, very traditional. This year, actually, one thing this year that's going to be different. We always have turkey, but this year we're going to be hosting at our place, and I ventured into the smoker side. So I bought a big Traeger unit this year, and I've been gradually working my way up. I did wings, and then I did a whole chicken, then I did a pulled pork. So I'm gradually working my way up to the turkey. Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm going to do smoking the turkey.
Oh, awesome. That'll be good.
Exactly. Oh. Well, good. Well, this has been a great time, great chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we'll get this video out there, and hopefully do some more work together soon.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.